Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of Audi of America, Johan de Nijssen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Audi stand. Last year, Audi celebrated its first 100 years. And right here, before me, you see the all-new Audi A7, next to it, the all-new Audi A6, and then our flagship, the all-new Audi A8. These are the core vehicles which will lead us into the next 100 years. The bond that these vehicles inspire isn't just a bond between your foot and the accelerator or your hands and the steering wheel. It's an emotional bond as well. Because we at Audi believe that a luxury brand needs to have a complete and balanced portfolio. And as you can see, we certainly have committed very significant resources to that belief. But the existence of this portfolio alone is not enough. We want to see more drivers creating that emotional bond with our C and D segment vehicles. Now globally, Audi already has in the current A6 the best-selling C segment mid-size luxury sedan in the world, comfortably outselling its rivals from the Mercedes E-Class or the BMW 5 Series. And we plan to translate that success to the US market as well with the new A6. In the US, currently, the majority of Audi owners are A4 drivers and Q5 drivers. And so we plan to make the A6 as competitive in this market and as compelling and powerful an offer here as it already is in the rest of the world. And in that effort, we certainly will move forward from a position of strength. And as a result of our efforts of the past 4 or 5 years, Audi today receives greater consideration from luxury car buyers than ever before. In the medium term, our goal is to shift the Audi ownership distribution from a core around the A4 and the Q5 to a position by 2015 where approximately 25% of Audi owners are driving the A6, the A7, and the A8. Now last year, we sold more than 100,000 vehicles in the United States for the very first time, so an important milestone for us. But we are determined to accelerate towards 200,000 sales annually. And we recognize that we can't do that if we continue to rely on 1 or 2 vehicles to carry the brand in this market. So you may ask yourself, how do we intend to achieve that ambitious goal? We will achieve it by continuing to produce superlative products, by pricing them competitively, by presenting them provocatively, and distributing them through a top quality dealer organization that is designed to ensure a top tier ownership experience. Regarding the products, we certainly will continue to offer the pinnacle of intuitive infotainment technology and exceed even the current industry benchmark that has been set with our own MMI infotainment system. We will continue to push the envelope of new safety technologies like Audi PreSense, which proactively supports the driver. If it senses an imminent collision, it pre-tensions the seatbelts, rolls up the windows, loads up the brakes, and if necessary, even begins to stop the vehicle. Because we believe that the right choice for every driver is in fact that, a choice, we will also be broadening the available powertrain options. We absolutely know that clean diesel is something American drivers will increasingly embrace because of its amazing mileage, very low emissions, and the unsurpassed driving characteristics that it offers. That seamless surge of torque is simply too compelling to resist. And that is why we are proud to announce that we will be expanding our TDI offerings with the A8 beginning already next year. That will be followed by TDI clean diesel versions of both the A6 and the Audi Q5 1 year later. But TDI clean diesel technology is just one pathway. Another is offering greater efficiency through TFSI gasoline direct injection engines with smaller capacity and fewer cylinders in market segments where we have not previously offered these engines. And to that end, we will be introducing the A6 with 2 TFSI engine options, both critically acclaimed. One is the 2-liter T 4-cylinder engine, and the other, our 3-liter T 6-cylinder supercharged engine. Then for model year 13, we will also be offering the A8 with an option of the 3.0 T 6-cylinder engine in addition to the 8-cylinder and the already mentioned 6-cylinder TDI clean diesel. So 3 engines for the A8. And these more fuel-efficient options will also join some other advanced powertrains. For example, such as the R8 e-tron that we have announced will be in series production late next year. And also we introduced you to the Q5 hybrid, which we showcased at the Geneva Motor Show. So, if that's what we intend to do to accelerate the shift towards these higher end segments for Audi, I also want to add that I continue to believe that the factor that truly differentiates us from our other luxury brand competitors is the pure emotional power of our designs. Now, vehicles offer that thing that gets people to stop on the street and turn their heads and walk circles around a parked car and give it admiring glances. I mean, just look at the A7. You just know that when you pass people on the road with this car, they are going to accelerate and want to get another look and get closer to this really stunning automobile. You can look at the all-new A6, which was honored with the Eyes on Design Award after making its public debut earlier this year at the world premiere at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. This was Audi's 4th Eyes on Design Award in just 3 years. When you look at these 3 vehicles together, I think one could say if this were a workout video, I could probably claim that we have significantly strengthened our core with the A6 and the A8 and added some real muscle tone and beauty with the A7. And so, with new vehicles, with new design features, with new technology and new powertrains for our core vehicles, we believe that we are very well poised to not only accelerate a shift towards the high end of our own portfolio, but we believe that we are very, very well positioned to also win the race for the luxury car driver of the future. Now, I'd like to use the remainder of my time to discuss a race of a different sort. Some of you may be wondering why there's this sailboat on stage, and let me immediately say there's no truth to the rumor that because all our cars are sold out that we are now diversifying into the boat business. You'll get an idea of what this is all about once the sail is raised. Now, you may or may not know that Audi is involved in a wide range of sports-related sponsorships, and these include the New York Yankees, the Washington Redskins, the U.S. ski team, the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Audi Club at the home arena for the Mavericks and the Stars in Dallas, to mention just a few. Now, it continues to amaze our CFO that despite spending all this money, we still have managed to eke out a modest profit. But of course, then there are the marketing guys. To ensure that even that modest profit now goes away, our marketing guys have found some intrepid sailor apparently in need of our support. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you political commentator, TV host, and sailor extraordinaire, Mr. Stephen Colbert.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Johan.
Thank you. Stephen, what is this all about?
Johan, this is all about victory. I hope that's something that you're used to, because you're about to be bathed in my reflected glory.
I can live with that.
Are you